Therefore, the pyramid is the esoteric symbol of power. But how did this come about, and how was it passed on to today? Pyramids are constructed out of dressed stone, and this dressed stone must be quarried by masons. Therefore, in dynastic societies such as Egypt's, the real power holders were not the rulers such as the pharaohs, but the masons. The ability of the mason to construct a pyramid gave him incredible amounts of power. Not only was he constructing the burial crypt of his ruler and ensuring his eternity, he also placed the treasure within the pyramid. Therefore, the mason could, if he wanted to, build secret passageways and disable traps so as he could get in and relieve the pyramid of its contents at a future juncture of his choosing. This would recirculate the treasure into the national supply. The ability of the mason to construct structures larger than one story also gave him power. Imagine the perspective of a ruler once raised above his populace within a city limits by having a two-story building. He now looks down upon the populace. He has, in effect, a third dimension. He is lifted up from the crowd, and he stares down from a god's point of view. All these secrets are controlled by masons. Stonemasons also used to carry out ritual magic on the site of constructions. To consecrate an area for a construction was very important to rulers. It gave good omens and signs for the future longevity of such a structure. This was particularly important for a palace or fortifications. Often an animal or a small child would be sacrificed at the cornerstone of the building. This would be done during the ceremonial laying of the cornerstone. Even today, when buildings are demolished that have lasted longer than say 150 years, skeletal remains of animals and sometimes children are found. Eventually, professions formed into guilds. The guilds of stonemasons were particularly strong. They carried the corporate power in the feudal system. Hence, guilds known as Freemasons rose up. Freemasons, with their symbol of the compass and the set square, supposedly knew the secrets of the construction of pyramids. But why construct vast pyramids and ziggurats? There must be a reason beyond making mausoleums for our dead rulers. There is a better reason. Along with being long forgotten rulers' eternal resurrection machines, pyramids serve the war economy. Eminent English economist John Maynard Keynes said, "A country's resources must be employed, even if that is simply in building pyramids." Orwell comments on this again.
War, it will be seen, not only accomplishes the necessary destruction, but accomplishes it in a psychologically acceptable way. In principle, it would be quite simple to waste the surplus labor of the world by building temples and pyramids, by digging holes and filling them up again, or even by producing vast quantities of goods and then setting fire to them. But this would provide only the economic and not the emotional basis for a hierarchical society. What is concerned here is not the morale of the masses, whose attitude is unimportant so long as they are kept steadily at work, but the morale of the party itself, and at the same time the consequences of being at war, and therefore in danger, makes the handing over of all power to a small caste seem the natural, unavoidable condition of survival.
Thus, under this theory, nuclear weapons equate with pyramids. Nobody can detonate them without fear of killing everybody, so they just uselessly lay around consuming resources like pyramids. One block after another, one warhead after another. All hail Ingsoc, double plus good.